the Bobby Bone Show. Everybody roll.
Yeah. All right, voicemail, please.
I was calling because you mentioned your stepdad, Keith, and I wanted to know if he had met baby Billy and what's he going to be called? Grandpa? Yeah, that's my question.
He has not yet. Not a lot of people have met baby Billy yet because it's not been 2 months. And the pediatrician, to us, kind of put the fear of God in us a little bit. And she was like, hey, you're a close circle. All good. Make sure they're not sick. Make sure they wash their hands. But she hadn't had her 2-month shots yet, so don't just be passing her around the festival. We didn't take her to Coachella. I know that was happening. We wanted to go and see Bieber and pass, but we didn't do that.
You had your outfit and everything.
Yes. Also, he has to drive in. So Arkansas Keith has not met Billy yet. He will for sure. We haven't been to Arkansas yet. I call Keith. So I don't.
So the baby's got to call him Keith.
Yeah, and we have a little bit of it's not a dispute. We have different opinions on what the baby should call Caitlin's parents, because there are no real, my mom's not alive. Mm-hmm. I don't know my real dad. Keith is Keith.
Right.
So it's not like you got to do 2 sets and give them both names. And so they have other grandkids. Caitlin's siblings have kids. Right?
Yeah, so isn't that naturally what rolls over?
You would think, but I'm just not somebody who does things naturally.
Wait, you're wanting to change it?
Well, I just am I just should be, not should. Grandma and Grandpa are the natural names in my, vernacular. And it's not I forget what theirs are. It's like Tutu and Papa or Kikli. I just feel stupid. That just feels stupid.
Okay, yeah, but
I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's I don't know what it is, and it's fine.
The firstborn grandchild normally dictates
terrible
what.
Rule.
It's not a terrible rule.
Terrible.
It's
First kid?
The
That is
firstborn
terrible
grandchild.
Oh, wow.
Because whatever they start calling him, that's what.
In my family,
am I weird here?
It was the
What?
grandparent.
Well, that's what it is.
Okay.
It's sent down. So we're supposed to, according to Caitlin, call baby Bill's grandparents, her parents, the same thing that all the other grandkids call them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to Eddie's point, I see what you're saying. Either the child or the grandparents come up with it. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying whatever the first grandchild ends up calling the grandparents is normally how it goes.
Feels unfair. Feels.
There's a lot of things.
Feels very British royalty. You're born that way, it's just accepted, and now you have to live like everybody else. That's bullcrap.
Well, the fair is
Grandma, Grandpa.
where you get funnel cake.
The fair. Oh, hit me with that. If the queen had balls, she'd be king.
Dang.
Now we're just saying stuff backwards.
I like all those sayings.
Yeah, I have an irrational fear now. And maybe there are some parents, because this hasn't happened. I hope it doesn't happen. I have an irrational fear of dropping baby Billy going up and down the stairs. And so I carry her up and downstairs a couple times a day. And I'm so scared of dropping her that I walk up the stairs funny. If you start monitoring your breathing and you're feeling yourself breathe, you think about it, you breathe kind of funny because you're now thinking about it. You're not doing it naturally. That's how I am going up the stairs now, where I kind of hit my toes. I can go upstairs fine, in case you're wondering. But when I got the baby and I'm thinking about it, I don't really walk up the stairs that good.
You're making sure your whole foot's on the step.
It's but then even again, it feels like it's a big fat foot now. Mm-hmm. So I have an irrational fear of dropping her.
It's a valid fear. I've dropped a few.
You have?
Babies?
My niece. When
A
she
few
was
times?
little. Twice.
Oof.
Can you describe the drop?
First drop was when I was trying to put her down in her crib and she squirmed and then hit her head on the crib and then hit the floor. She is 22, about to graduate
She's
from
fine.
High school.
She's
Poor
thriving.
girl.
No,
She's the drop didn't affect her at all.
University of Colorado.
Okay.
She's doing great. I was really worried for a little bit. And then another time she's a little bit older and we were going to the circus in Austin, the Frank Irwin Center, and I was carrying her up the steps and I tripped and she fell.
Oh.
Again, she's fine. She's great. She's getting a degree in business. She's already got a lot of ideas.
Were you afraid that you broke her?
My point to you is she was fine.
Yeah.
I
haven't dropped baby Billy yet.
Right, yeah.
But I said to Caitlin, but it's a numbers game. She's like, no.
Let's make that number 0.
Yeah, so I'm really concerned about that. You ever drop your babies?
No. Never dropped them. I mean, they fell
Come
off
on.
of things, but I didn't drop them.
You never dropped.
No,
Amy,
no, Amy.
Amy wants you to jump in. They fell off things.
Yeah, like the back porch. We had a back porch with like little bars or whatever, and I'd say it's about a 3-foot drop, and one of them just fell down. But he was laughing when he fell. So I think it's fine.
How little?
He was crawling, so 1.5.
Yeah. You?
I've done the stroller off the curb. I turned my back to look at a cat, and my baby flipped over in the stroller and hit head on the ground.
Did you freak out?
Yeah, freaked out. Went to the doctor. All good. Small fall. Then off the front porch, the youngest one once again forgot to lock the stroller brakes. Face plant into the mulch.
At least mulch isn't concrete.
Yeah, and then my middle one, he was off the playground. He was like 1, and I was tickling him, and he stepped backwards and fell through the hole and landed on his neck and arm, broke his arm.
Whoa.
When he was
How?
1.
1?
Because you tickled him?
Broke his arm.
Yeah, he broke his arm. Like the cast, he was so small, the cast didn't even fit him. Like it just slid right off.
Was there tremendous guilt on your part?
And I felt like the designers of the playground I was upset with because there's an opening. There should not be an opening directly behind it. It
Right.
should be a staggered opening.
Or a no tickle sign.
Right.
Or no
Right.
tickle sign. I kind of, and he just kind of took one step back. Whoa, there he went. His head, he flipped over, feet in the air, landed side of the neck and arm, and he didn't really cry. And we played on the playground for like 20 more minutes.
After, with the broken arm?
But then I noticed he wasn't like moving his arm, and I had to go home and say, "Hey, honey, he fell off the playground. I think we're gonna have to go to the ER." And
Did your wife freak out?
she was like, "What do you mean he fell?" And I'm like, "Well, I was doing the tickle thing, and
Cat ran by.
She's like, not the tickle thing.
so yeah, I've dropped all 3."
Okay. Makes me feel a little better.
Well, remember the time my nephew got run over?
Yeah, like car drove over him,
Not
right?
by me.
Yeah.
but-
Amy, we don't. We're good. We,
Yeah, but
just to
his
clarify.
body was fully run over, and it's a miracle.
Where in the body?
His like pelvic area, so it missed organs. And then I guess at his age, something about obviously if it had hit organs, it would have been a different story. But where it ran over on his body with how the bones are resilient at that age or something,
crazy.
nothing happened. I mean, of course, they took him to the ER immediately, and he ended up being fine. More just scared because everyone was screaming and freaking out.
I saw a story recently. I forget what celebrity it was because I didn't plan. This wasn't on my list of things to talk about. Where they ran over their kid.
Yeah, farmhouse, whatever.
Yeah.
Some influencer.
Yeah, she's a.
Yeah, she was.
I
like,
saw that too. I don't follow her, but I just remember it being. I'm reading this book called Yesteryear right now, and it's about an influencer that lives on a farm, and that's the only reason why I remember.
Yeah, Kelly Hopton Jones, a parenting influencer known as Hillside Farmhouse,
Yep.
shared an update after she ran over a 23-month-old son with her car.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he was in the hospital, and I think this is my memory. Could be wrong. But I think she was like shooting influencer stuff in the hospital when the kid was in there. And people were like, bro, what's going on?
What are we
She
doing?
was not.
I think so. I don't know.
I know the book I'm reading is fiction, but that tracks
With your book?
based on what I'm reading.
Hey, I read there's a movie. I think maybe Anne Hathaway is the one who optioned it.
That's about the book I'm reading.
Oh, okay. Can I say what the book's about?
Yeah.
Because I haven't read the book. But it's about an influencer who acts like a trad wife, who then gets put back in the 1800s and actually is a trad wife and has to live the life that she was acting like she was doing.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that
so the
pretty
book
accurate?
alternates from present day to the 1800s, and then also it's loosely based off of the Ballerina Farms girl who blew up.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, but they also
Aren't
have
they super rich? Though?
yes, because she married a JetBlue heir, but
Yeah.
in
They're
the
like, look at us doing a farm, but they got like billions of dollars.
yes, which same thing in the book I'm reading. She's married to a wealthy politician family.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so
I
good.
saw the Anne
That's
Hathaway
why
story.
Anne Hathaway bought it and is making the movie.
You guys can call us if you ever dropped your kid, but positive outcomes only.
Please.
Oh, yeah, because
please.
unfortunately
Oh.
we know there are tragic ones. Like even when
Yeah.
we talk about the runover stories, like I know there's so many people that the outcome wasn't like my nephew, and my
and
heart breaks.
the Goonies guy, too. Hey, you guys. He was dropped.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's why he's like that.
Really? Is that part of the story?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sloth?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that
He
does
was
that,
dropped
Is
like
that at the
how?
end?
They
And
talk
it's-
about it, yeah, how mom dropped him. She apologized. I'm sorry I dropped you. That's when he gets all
Is there
mad.
a flashback in Goonies to go slow?
Okay, you're right. I thought you were talking about in real life, Eddie. I was like,
No, it's an
No,
actor,
no, no,
right?
no, no,
Actor.
no.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about the movie, and I
Character.
do remember that.
We have a friend, close friend of mine that everybody here knows that accidentally ran over their kid. like over their chest.
Mm-hmm.
The car
That.
lived because it's very rubbery. It's very cartilagey.
Yeah.
You have to tell me who that is.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'll
Well,
tell
that's
you.
like, I mean,
That's just crazy that
tragic, it
a
happens.
heavy car can go over a body like that and just not.
Well, it's also not going very, like super slow.
yeah, like with
Oh,
my
it's gotta
nephew,
be
someone was
fast.
backing out of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah, hit us up 877. Oh, hold on. His mother, Mama Fratelli, dropped him on his head multiple times as a baby. Lotney Sloth Fratelli,
Mama
a
Fratelli.
beloved character from the Goonies.
Hey, you
That's
guys.
right. Dang, who even knew the backstory? I guess you did, huh?
I did. I did.
877-77 Bobby. I want to go to Beth, who is listening in Pennsylvania. Hey, Beth, you're on the show.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, let's go.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. What's going on with you?
Nothing. I just have a story about dropping my child when he was an infant.
All right, please share.
I did not drop him. However, his dad was holding him, not like you normally should, not supporting his back. He was standing, had his arm up under his bum, and the baby decided to fling himself back, and he kind of went backwards and then a somersault from about 6 feet in the air. And landed on concrete. He broke his jaw in 2 places
Oh, my goodness.
at 3 months old.
So what was your reaction?
Yeah. I was inside making a bottle, and all I heard was my mother screaming at the top of her lungs. She comes running in with him and is just like, he just was dropped, and he almost, like, he landed on his head, and, like, had it been, like, another foot over, he would have like smacked his head off the concrete steps. But I just scooped him up and we called 911, and he ended up going to the children's hospital. And probably the worst thing about it was having CYS involved, because they were like, concerned that we did it.
I know CPS is protective. What's the Y in Child Y Services? Child Youth Services?
Children and youth.
Got it.
Yeah. So, yeah, everything was fine. He's 14 now, not a single thing wrong with him. But, yeah, I guess when they're that young, everything is just so pliable. They were just like, yeah, he should be fine. He had to have no corrective measures done. They just monitored him, and he was completely normal.
I think that's a great story to share, because there are probably a lot of parents like me that have very, very young kids, and they're either freaking out that I did. By the way, if you're listening, I didn't drop. I'm so concerned about it's like the number one concern in my life right now is not dropping the baby. And so I'm so focused on it. Everything feels off when I walk, when I'm holding the baby, because I'm just micro movements. Or if you've dropped your baby, like Amy dropped her niece. She's told us many times. She's successful now.
She's doing great.
Yeah. Beth in Pennsylvania dropped her husband, not Beth, her husband dropped the baby. I'll make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
Thank you, Beth. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye. Let's go to Julie, who is on right now. Julie in Little Rock. Hey, Julie, you're on the show.
Studio.
Morning.
Hey, morning, studio.
Morning.
Hey, so mine is not dropping, but once both my kids were old enough to like sit up, and I'd hold them on my hip, I would hit their head on the door jamb all the time. Just not because their body doesn't move with you when you walk. It kind of, they're not holding themselves fully up. So you got to be very careful of that.
A couple giggles in the room, but I already feel that, because if I'm holding her laying down, like after she eats, I have to hold her up because this shouldn't spit up. But if I'm holding her, she's laying down, her head is out longer than my body. So I've been very aware not to hit her head. Mm-hmm. It's not been, I'm not going to say it's been super close, but it's got to the point where I have to think about it. So Julie reminds me of me going, it reminds me of like, you see those old videos of like the construction workers and they got the log on their shoulder and they're turning around. They're almost hitting people in the head.
Yeah.
That's almost what it feels like with a baby when I'm walking around with it. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Haven't done it yet. I'm sure. I tell my wife, it's a numbers game. Something's going to happen. And she's like, I wish you would stop saying that. I'm like, I'm not going to make it happen, but it's a numbers game. Something is going to happen. And I'll tell her, Julie and Little Rock said we're all good. Right, Julie?
Perfect. Yes.
There you go. Hey, Julie, thank you for listening. Hope you have an awesome day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. There's some of these are crazy.
Well,
But they ended well, so.
Yeah.
they did.
Right?
That was the rule to call.
I hope.
It had to end well.
One of them is crazy, and I think it ended well, but it's not pretty. Do you want this one or no?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's kind of hardcore.
What'd they do? Chop a hand off?
Dang, you went hardcore.
Oh, that was
Okay,
real
well, see,
hardcore.
so now it won't be that bad.
Chloe, let's go to Chloe in Wichita, please. Chloe, you're on the show. Thank you for calling.
Hello, this is Emily,
Oh.
Chloe's mom.
Emily, Chloe's
Yes.
mom. Okay, Emily, thank you for calling. Will you tell them your story?
Yes, and it is gory. But Chloe's my fourth baby. She's my little girl I had in November. And I went to use the restroom, and my husband walked out of the room, and our 5-year-old picked up our 2-month-old at the time, and we just heard a huge crash. So she actually dropped out of his arms on the floor, which he's not very tall. Again, he's 5, but she ended up fracturing her skull. So obviously we're in the hospital, doing all the tests. What I think of is the guy from the Goonies, too. That's what she's going to turn into. But no, totally fine. She did fracture her skull. She'll have a little dent in her skull until either it pops out or her hair covers it eventually. So she's totally fine, just a normal baby. Now she's 4 months old.
They can pop a dent out of a skull like a car that's been bumped into. I think of one of those suction cup things.
Yes.
And they pull a dent out of a car.
Well, she said the dent is still there unless it pops
It
out.
pop out.
On its own.
It's on its own.
I know. I'm just saying that it pops out.
Oh.
One minute do you hear it go?
Oh, it popped
I
out.
can imagine
It
it's
just
a
popped.
slow, slowly just.
Emily, that's crazy that her skull was fractured. I had to assume you guys were freaking out for a long time.
A long time. Still freaking out, but it's just, made us more aware and more careful. And he is my 5-year-old. My son, he is just extra careful now. So we're thankful.
So it busted open.
Her skull actually, no skin or anything was, broken. It's just kind of caved in a little bit on one side.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's very
You gotta
scary. I
think,
don't.
too, you don't really tell you don't think about telling the 5-year-old, like, hey, don't pick up the baby, all right? You just assume they're not going to do that.
I don't know. I don't have a 5-year-old.
Yeah, you assume.
Yeah. Emily, thank you for sharing your story. I'm glad everything's okay. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, bye. See, public service. It's public service. Crap happens, and not all crap ends up being crap in the end. Sometimes the kid you drop ends up graduating from Colorado.
Yeah.
Business degree.
With a business degree.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's thriving. Has a boyfriend.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's really key.
good.
Yeah, she's doing great.
All right, thank you.